Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Tashreef rakho.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You are Miss Mahwish Yaseen.
Yes,
How
sir.
are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good, sir. Thank you.
ठीक हो बेटे, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you, sir. I am.
पीछे होके बैठो, relax करो. All right. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Sure, sir.
A mixture on domestic issues, on maybe a couple of questions on other subjects, and then my colleagues will do the same. Beta, can you tell the panel what is the national emblem of Pakistan?
So, the national emblem of Pakistan was adopted in 1954, and it symbolizes the heritage culture of Pakistan and the basis of economy and the.
It is in the shape of a shield,
Yes,
right?
sir.
More or less.
Yes, sir.
Divided into four.
Four. Yes,
It
sir.
has four symbols. वो क्या है?
The four symbols are of four plant symbols. There was a cotton plant, and the other one is the tea plant. Then there is wheat, and the next one is the jute.
Can you brief us on who is Kul Bhushan Yadev and what is his case?
Sir, Kul Bhushan Yadev case was spying in Balochistan. He was an Indian Navy officer, and the Kul Bhushan Yadev case relates to Article 36 of the Vienna Convention, Counselors' Relations on 1963. India has accused Pakistan that Pakistan is not giving the access to appoint counselors on Yadev case.
Okay, beta, my next question.
Yes, sir.
This relates to Islamic studies or Islamic history. Can you tell us what was the Treaty of Hudaybiyah?
The Treaty of Hudaybiyah is also called the Peace Treaty that was signed between the Holy Prophet representing Medina and the Quraysh representing the Makkah. There were the conflicts between Makkah and Medina. Holy Prophet went there to perform Umrah, but there were certain conflicts among them, and this treaty is also called Peace Treaty just for that purpose, that this treaty resolved many conflicts.
What do you recall the essence of this treaty? Articles क्या थे उसके?
Sir, I am not able to recall the articles exactly.
Would you like to tell us who is Kuan Yew?
Yes, sir. Kuan Yew is the founder of the modern Singapore, and he was the prime minister, and he continuously served for the 29 years, and he wrote autobiography that is published in 2 volumes. The first volume was the story of Singapore.
The Singapore story.
The Singapore story. Sorry, I stand corrected. And the next one was from third world to first.
What was the message, or what did he try to tell in the second volume?
He described the whole strategies that what attempts he has done to improve the Singapore and to build the Singapore as a new city.
All right. Can you tell us what is the capital of Myanmar?
Yes, sir. The capital of Myanmar is Naypyidaw.
Good. My last question to you, and being a lady, I expect you to answer that.
Yes, sir.
There are 5 qualities called the 5 C's. The letter A, B, C, C. 5 C's that determine the value and worth of a diamond. Can you tell us what are those 5 qualities?
5 qualities are, number 1 is cut, number 2 is carat, and number 3 is its color, and number 4 is the certificate, I believe, and the 5th one is, sir, sorry, I'm unable to recall it at
Fifth
this
is
moment.
clarity.
Clarity. Yes, sir.
People confuse the color and clarity, but it's color, clarity, cut, carat, and confidence or certificate, because
Certificate.
every diamond merchant gives you a certificate. He's bound to buy it back from you, maybe even after 30 years at the same price.
same
That is the confidence. Thank you.
Thank you, sir,
Over
in
to you.
adding my knowledge.
Okay, after diamonds, let's talk about your likings and dislikings.
Yes, sir.
Who is your favorite personality?
Sir, my favorite personality is Jacinda Ardern. She inspires me a lot because she is the youngest female prime minister, and she became the prime minister at the age of 37. And the strategies and that she has adopted in running that city was, I believe that she has done a marvelous job in that.
Okay. Anyone in the male arena? Any favorite personality in the males?
In the male arena, Erdogan is doing a good job.
What has been his contribution to Turkey and to Turks people?
Sir, I want to look into this in detail.
Okay. US history is one of your optional subjects. What do you know about some of the doctrines? For example, there is one Monroe Doctrine and there is one Truman Doctrine. Can you talk about those?
Yes, sir. Monroe Doctrine was given by the US President James Monroe, and in that doctrine, he stated that
The pronunciation better is doctrine.
doctrine. Okay, thank you, sir. I stand corrected. In that doctrine, he said he opposed the European colonialism, that they were making different. They were trying to get into the territories of America. So he presented this doctrine to oppose their intervention in American politics.
This is about which doctrine?
This is about Monroe Doctrine.
Monroe. Okay. How about the Truman Doctrine?
Truman Doctrine was presented by Henry Truman, and he gave this doctrine. This is the first US Cold War policy, and in that policy, the president stated that their government will support all those democratic countries that are under the pressure of the communist countries. So they will support them materially and morally.
Okay. Trump's impeachment is now the talk of the day.
Yes, sir.
It is one of such incidents in the US history where this is happening now after the general elections have taken place.
Yes.
How many US presidents have been impeached so far and with what results?
There are 3 US presidents that are impeached, and none of the US president has been removed from the offices because of that impeachment. And Donald Trump, the last president of the US, is the one who has been impeached twice in his single term.
Okay. But what else can you tell us about the recent general elections? About the general elections, they would say the value was that the president-elect would never take oath until the outgoing or the losing candidate would congratulate him. This has not happened this time. Why it is so? And what is that phenomenon called that is being followed by Trump?
Oh, sir, I look into this. It's not in my knowledge yet.
Okay. Do you know anything about populism?
Of course,